Oh man, I usually don't do these type of videos. I'm trying to do more long form YouTube videos on the sport I love, basketball. And then once football comes back, I do more on that. But we gotta talk about my team, the Milwaukee Bucks. It's been rough these last 3 games, coming off a 3-game losing streak, playing the Hawks tomorrow. Those games, we lost to the Suns on a game winner, lost to the Nuggets by 10 without Giannis and Dame, and then lost to the Knicks yesterday. Now, obviously, Damian Lillard has that serious blood clot injury. And what's crazy is my friend gave me this Funko Pop like 4 days before his injury. So that was brutal. Blood clots are serious injuries. This is what Wemby got, and that shut him down the season. Chris Bosh had a blood clot, and that ended his career. So it would be sad if Dame were to have to end his career, which I likely think that won't happen, but he has shut down the season and maybe the playoffs. And just looking at the schedule, it's kind of hard. We play the Hawks, Suns, Sixers, Heat, Pelicans. Those are kind of easy teams, but teams that we can probably beat. I don't know about Hawks, Suns, Heat. And then we play Timberwolves, and then we play Pelicans again. But then we play Pistons on the 2 last days. And the Pistons, shout out to the Pistons. They're the 5th seed right now, competing with us and the Pacers. And the Pistons they beat the Cavs without Cade. That's crazy. Cade Cunningham has put the Detroit city on his back. Well, not on his back. Detroit as a whole. Shout out Detroit. Boy, I'm talking about my team, and I don't know what to say. We're the 6th seed. If the playoffs were to start today, we'll have to play the Knicks, which I kind of don't want. Obviously, look at the Knicks, bro. Like, their starting 5 might be one of the best in the whole league. Brunson, Josh Hart, OG, Mikal Bridges, and Cat. Like, that 5 is... even without Brunson, they still have a good starting 4. Their point guard's probably DeLon Wright, but still. Brunson's been injured for a week or 2. He might be injured longer. I don't know his status, but as of right now, it's not looking good. Obviously, Giannis being the player he is, averaging 30 and 10 and maybe 4, but the Bucks really don't have another good score. Kuzma and Lopez have been they had some good games. Ryan Rollins, Gary Trent. But, having Damian Lillard out hurts the team. And then, obviously, Bobby Portis being suspended for 25 games. That just... when I reacted to that, I was like, are you serious, Bobby? I don't know what the whole situation was. I just saw he got suspended 25 games. And when I looked at the schedule, I saw that it was for that whole season. The whole season, he's coming back playoffs. So I was like, I don't know how to feel. Now, let's talk about that trade deadline. We traded for Kevin Porter Jr. We traded MarJon, and I love MarJon. But, Kevin Porter Jr. had some solid games for us. He's a great backup for Dame, but I think he's a starter now because of Dame's injury. We also traded for Kuzma, and we traded AJ Johnson and Chris Middleton. That one kind of, Middleton, he's been day-to-day with injuries, but still, we know what he's capable of. AJ Johnson was the mistake. I love AJ Johnson. I think he had a lot of potential with us. And I'm glad he's on the Wizards. He gets a lot more playing time on the Wizards because the Wizards suck. So, shout out AJ Johnson. I love him. And, looking at the final few games, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games left of the season until the play-in and playoffs. We're looking at the Hawks, Suns, then Sixers, Heat. Then we play Pelicans, Timberwolves. We play Pelicans again, and then we play Pistons back to back. We could honestly probably maybe beat the Sixers and Pelicans. Pistons, Wolves, Suns, maybe. Probably not. And then Hawks, Heat is also debatable. Maybe we win versus the Hawks. I don't know. Now, looking at the standings in the East, I mean, we're battling with the Pistons and Pacers for that 4th seed. And we are 1 game behind the Pistons. And the Pacers are 2 games above us. Looking at the 7 and 8 seeds, I mean, Magic and Hawks. The Bulls, I mean, shout out to the Bulls, man. I watched the YouTuber, obviously, King of the Fourth Quarter, Kenny. I watched the numbers on the board, all of them. I know he's a big Bulls fan. The Bulls have been cooking recently. I mean, lost to the Mavericks today because I'm filming this on March 30th, I think. Either March 30th. Yeah, March 30th. Or no, my bad. March 29th. It's night time. I mean, they beat the Lakers twice, and the Lakers had LeBron and Luka playing. So, I mean, that's insane. Josh Giddey had that crazy half-court game winner. I mean, yeah, the Bulls have been cooking. Safe to say Josh Giddey owns the Lakers. And then we obviously have that 1st, 2nd, 3rd seed clinch. The Cavs clinched the division. Yeah, they clinched division and made playoffs. Celtics and Knicks kind of clinched the playoff spot. So, looking like Knicks versus Bucks series might happen, maybe. I mean, if you look at the West, just saying the West is way more stacked. I mean, if you put the Blazers, if you put the Mavericks in the East, they would be better than, they would be better than, they would be the 8th seed. They would be tied with the Hawks. And right now, they're a 10 seed in the East, in the West. The Suns, bro. Yeah, the Suns, I mean, if they don't make playoffs, would that be the first time? I don't know if Kevin Durant made playoffs in his, first 2 seasons, but if the Mavericks keep winning, they are making the play-in, which is wild because that Luka trade just fucked them up with injuries, but I guess not. Lakers, I know, beat the Grizzlies today, so they clinched that 4. They got that 4 seed. Clippers and Warriors are 6-7, and then Timberwolves are 8. Let's talk about the Warriors for a second, because most of my friends are Warriors fans. Some are Kings, because I live in Sacramento area. But enough of that. Warriors. I mean, the best matchup for the Warriors is probably the Rockets or the Grizzlies. Likely they won't play the Grizzlies. If the playoffs were to end today, they would play the Rockets, which I think is a good matchup. They could probably maybe beat the Rockets. Maybe. And then we got Nuggets versus Clippers. That would be interesting. But it all depends on that play-in. I mean, it's kind of weird that this play-in, they give the 9 10 seeds a chance. I mean, yeah. Looking at the West, the Kings are a 9 seed and the Mavs are a 10 seed. And they got players who could be, Sabonis, DeRozan, Levine, Anthony Davis. Shout out PJ Washington. He's been doing pretty good this season. Suns could still make a run to make it to the play-in with fucking Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. So we'll have to see on that. The East is more easy because you can picture all the teams that in their seeding. The Magic and Hawks are battling with that 7-8 seed. The Bucks, Pistons, Pacers are battling for the 4, 5, 6 seeds. We already know the 3, 2, and 1 seeds for the East. And then we already know the play-in, Bulls and Heat. They're already in the play-in. So, but the Bulls are a sneaky team. I think I said maybe they can make the playoffs because if they play how they play, like these last couple games, and how they play just in the month of March, convert that to April, they can honestly beat maybe the Hawks. I mean, they think they beat the Heat, but they could definitely maybe beat the Hawks. All right. Anything else? Record-wise. I mean, the bottom teams, I think the Jazz are the worst team right now. Yeah, the Jazz are the worst team. They're like one game above the Wizards. Surprise! I mean, Pelicans. Trey Murphy, I think, is out season. They traded for Ingram. They traded away Brandon Ingram. McCollum, Zion's been day-to-day. McCollum, Herb Jones was out the season. DeJounte Murray's out the season. Yeah, they just had an unlucky season. The Spurs are still kind of holding up without Wemby and Fox. I mean, Stephon Castle's he's one of my favorite players. Shout out to Stephon Castle. If you go, I mean, the stats-wise, I mean, the MVP battle is looking like Shea versus Jokic, obviously. I mean, people don't talk about my favorite player, Giannis Antetokounmpo, but as a diehard Giannis and Bucks fan, I don't think he's going to be able to win MVP over Jokic and Shea because they've had some crazy. I mean, Shea's leading his team to almost 65 wins. Jokic, he's just been averaging I think a triple-double. Yeah, he's averaging a triple-double this season. So, yeah, that just shows. I mean, it's either Jokic or SGA. In my opinion, I'd rather have... I mean, SGA's first MVP would be nice. Jokic winning... This would be his fourth MVP if he wins, which is crazy. Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, I've been looking at Dyson Daniels and on the Hawks. Miles ahead. He's averaging 3.1 steals. I mean, that's crazy. He might be a good candidate. They probably wouldn't. Jaren Jackson Jr. is probably the other guy. Maybe Mobley, but nah. I think Dyson Daniels should win it. I mean, the last time a guard won was Marcus Smart. That one was weird, but Dyson Daniels, definitely. And then Sixth Man of the Year, I don't really talk about that one. Maybe Payne Pritchard or Benedict Mathurin. Yeah. Most improved. Oh, yeah, we got to talk about that one. A lot of players have improved this season. Big ones like Cade Cunningham. I'm going to throw Cade Cunningham in there. Norman Powell. A sneaky Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey is a sneaky one. Josh Giddey. I think it might be Cade. Just because, I mean, he's led the Pistons to a top 6 seed. And doing so, he's averaging 25, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 46% from the field. I mean, in my opinion, that's already kind of a most improved stat. And he was a first-time All-Star. Yeah, there's not that much to talk about right now. We have to wait till playoffs start and the play-in because that's going to be where all the main matchups are. So, this has been kind of a good episode 1. I'm trying to do more long-form YouTube content. I almost said shorts because I've been doing shorts. Yeah. Thank you for watching.